Hey guys, good to be with you again. Phil and Dave here. So today what we want to do is set out to bust some myths. We are going to check in on that business belly, but what we really want to do is dispel a lot of those myths you've heard. And basically, number one, you cannot crunch away that belly. It doesn't matter if you do 1,000
Nope,
sit-ups. It doesn't matter if you
can't
do
do it.
50 V-ups. First of all, we want to reduce that stress. We want to take down the reason your body is storing fat there.
This is
Second
number
of all,
one.
what we want to do is put you in a metabolic burning of fat state through HIIT, which up until now we've been teaching you about. They say abs are made in the kitchen, and really that's true. They're made in the kitchen, and they're also made in a stress-free environment.
That's right.
So, having
That's right.
mastered or at least learned the tools we've taught you along the way, now at least we'll teach you some tools to refine what's been hiding under that belly now that you've lost a little bit of weight.
That's right. Yeah, the myth of the abs is a really interesting one because it's just you can walk into any gym around the world and you see, people just crunching, 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 and you know what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a flatter stomach. And sometimes I just feel like tap tap tap, like hi sir or ma'am, I know what you're trying to do. Can I give you some advice? Just do jumping jacks instead. It's because you cannot crunch your way to a flatter stomach, and stress management is number one. And of course, this is the whole point to Business Belly's mission, is teaching people that the fat around your stomach is being controlled by hormones. And so until you address the stress, your belly will not see great results from your hard work. So it really does come down to stress. And so there are exercises, of course, that are great for your stomach, great for strengthening, great for postural balance, I should say, for the lower back as well. But Phil, what would you say is do you have a go-to ab exercise, or would you
Yeah,
say what core?
I really like planks and side planks.
Hmm.
It really builds up your whole core. As you said, people think
Yeah,
abs when they think core, but really it's your whole, your abs, your lower back, even your glutes and upper quads a
true.
little bit, that whole HLPC. It's the whole structure where if you're sitting in a chair and you take that chair away, what's keeping you up? What's keeping your chest upright and your back straight? What's aligning your spine? All that's centered through that abdominal wall and through that lower back and those upper trunk of your legs. So
Hmm.
we'll have you doing squats, we'll have you doing burpees, mountain climbers, but the basics I'll start with are planks and side planks and see if you can hold it for 30 seconds. Okay, can
Right.
we get to a minute? Can we get to 2 minutes?
Yeah.
And that's a lot more effective than doing 1,000 crunches. It's also going to burn more calories. It's going to feel better. And you don't need any equipment. You can just stay there in place.
Yep.
As long as your posture is good, your back is flat, you're doing it.
Yeah,
And
that's
as
right.
soon as you've lost the weight, it's going to really keep that structure tight. You're going to tighten those muscles. And if you've been doing it right and eating well, you're going to start to feel and see the flattening of that stomach and the tightening of those muscles. Ooh,
That's
you
right.
can feel it through your shirt. It's not a secret,
Yeah.
but it's just, again, being efficient, being smarter with how you approach your abs.
That's right, and it's all about the bang for your buck exercises. Is maximizing your effectiveness by choosing the right exercise movement. So that's exercise selection is very, very important, and that's why we gave you those 18 different movements, because they all challenge your core indirectly. Some of them directly, some of them indirectly, and passively. When you're working your core and engaging those muscles, you get great results as well. You don't have to be isolating them with a forward crunch. So if you've been doing crunches for years, please just rewire. We have to recondition ourselves sometimes to be like, oh, you know what, that's not the most effective thing I could be doing. And so just let this all soak in, that if you want a flatter stomach, address the stress first. So keep taking your cortisone, keep taking your detox sticks, and then do the bang for your buck exercises. So jumping jacks, of course, mountain climbers, the plank row. I know you've seen that from the exercise videos, but plank row and the step up, the man makers. Wow. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a man to do man makers. I have my lady clients doing it as well, but it is absolutely incredible what that does for your core, and to even reshape the stomach, because it just requires so much metabolic demand that your whole body has to work and to contribute to making that movement work. And so your body instinctively starts to drop weight faster because it knows it'll be easier with less weight on your body. So just amazing to see that there are ways to hack the fat and lose the business belly, and it's not the way you thought. It's not with crunches and isolation. So we
Yeah.
hope that some of our lessons are now starting to show, and that you're getting confident that this really is the path. This is the way to get your best results in the least amount of time. Phil, anything to add to that?
No, you summed it up very nicely. Just
Well,
I
thank
thought
you.
of one more thing in case anyone's watching and you're motivated. Hey, I want to throw in a workout right now. One of my favorite little supersets to do is what people call commandos or up down plank. So you're in a plank like this, and you push up, go down, push up,
Yes,
go
yes,
down,
yeah.
go down. So you're kind of just
Yeah.
hand walking in place. So I'll do that
Right.
for 30 seconds
Right.
and then I'll jump right into squats for 30 seconds back and forth. So
There we
you're
go.
using your entire body, but really focused on that core.
Yeah.
So in case any of our strongest categories, you guys are watching and you're like, you know what, I'm going to throw in a workout right now. Go for it. 30 seconds of up down planks, 30
Yeah.
seconds of squats back to back, 5 rounds. You will be gassed. You'll be burning.
That's
and
it.
if you're not in that strongest category, give it a shout out, try it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And it's in the instructional video, so you will see that we call it the plank, elbow plank. So around the world you'll hear it with different exercise names.
I swear everyone calls it something different.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
unstandardized.
It's all the same thing though. It works. That's the bottom line, is people do it because it works. And I think you just said 2 exercises, right? So you do the plank, elbow plank, or the up down plank.
Yeah, you do that for 30 seconds time.
Yeah.
Right into squats for 30 seconds per time.
See, that's it. 2 exercises that are not isolating your abdominals, and that right there is the best way to get great abdominals. I know it sounds crazy.
That is honest to goodness literally what I do for my full 6-pack abs. I eat clean just like we're teaching you, and I do that for about 10 minutes 3 times a week. That's my ab training. It's just my HIIT circuits.
Yeah, actually, funny story on that. I remember back in the day when I used to be a competitive fitness model and natural bodybuilder, I got an award once for best abs, and so they asked me, "What's your ab routine?" And I was literally, I went blank. I felt embarrassed, but I was like, I don't train my abs. And they were just like, you don't train your abs? I never train my abs. I do deadlifts, I do squats, I do pull-ups. I do all these passive abdominal exercises, but I never isolate the abdominals. And people were just like, wow, that is so weird. And I even thought so. I'm like, maybe I'm weird, but it just works because you don't need to isolate those muscles to reveal them. Because this is a little information for everybody. You were born with a 6-pack. Everybody who's watching this was born with the 6-pack. The rectus abdominis muscles, which makes up the 6-pack, it's there on everybody. We have it. It's just covered by the business belly. So the key to getting great abs is literally, like you said, Phil, abs are made in the kitchen. And so diet, clean, eat clean foods, less carbohydrates, stress less, take your cortisone and detox sticks, and do the bang for your buck exercises that Phil and I are sharing with you. And that is the key to a flatter stomach.
It really is. I don't train him either, and people always ask. It's we got good genes. We can be thankful for that.
Yeah.
But your abs are shaped how they're shaped at birth, and they're going to look how they look.
Yeah.
No amount of crunches is going to change it. You're going to change it in the kitchen. You're going to change it by letting go of that stress. So we thank you guys for checking in again, and we'll be back with some more information right at you soon.
Yeah. See you soon, guys. Take care.